Welcome to Artifact Friday, where we highlight the collection's more than 35,000 original objects.
Today, we are taking a closer look at 5 of the McFaddins' unique clocks.
Earlier this year, we had experts from Chappell Jordan Clock Galleries in Houston, Texas, come to the McFaddin-Ward House to assess the condition of our original clocks.
5 of our beloved clocks recently returned from repair with Chappell Jordan.
The clocks include the entrance hall's grandfather clock,
The music room's Ansonia Gloria Clock,
the primary bedroom's Rococo Revival mantel clock,
the blue bedroom's French pillar mantel clock,
the third floor's mission-style tall case clock. The tall case clock, or grandfather clock, located in the entrance hall, was made by J. Elliot of London, England, around 1920. The clockworks were manufactured with Westminster chimes. The mahogany case was made in New York by Harris and Harrington. The clock also has a small seconds timer and shows the phases of the moon.
The Gloria Swinger Clock, on view in the music room, is one of 3 Ansonia Company clocks in the McFaddin-Ward House Collection. Ansonia produced some of the finest American-made clocks from its creation in 1850 to 1929. Our Gloria clock was made around 1900 and is constructed of cast bronze with a figure of an angel holding a torch in one hand and a lyre in the other, standing on a globe with a black metal base and red felt on the bottom.
The primary bedroom's Rococo Revival style mantel clock was made in New Haven, Connecticut between 1894 and 1904. It is made of bronze, brass, and mother of pearl with a squarish face. It is a pea green color with a crown at the top and gold leaf floral decoration.
The French pillar mantel clock located in the blue bedroom was made by the William L. Gilbert Clock Company of Winsted, Connecticut around 1900. Its materials include onyx, metal, gilt, glass, and porcelain. It has a circular white dial underneath an architectural dome with a Rococo gilt and onyx finial and 4 onyx columns.
The mission-style tall case clock in the third floor hallway was made in the arts and crafts style in the early 1900s. It is constructed of oak, brass, and metal. It is wound with a pull chain mechanism rather than a key.
We spoke with Kane Shaw with Chappell Jordan Clock Galleries about the repair process.
On all the clocks, out of 4 of the 5 of the clocks, we did a complete rebuild on the clocks, meaning we took the whole movement completely apart. We polished all the pivots that house between the 2 plates, make sure that all the rust or the wear that is occurring onto the pivots, we polish that up and get it nice and smooth, make it look brand new. And over time, when that gear wears out, it messes with the depthing. It either becomes too shallow or too deep, and that's where we get the sluggish or the clock continues to stop. So what we do, we install a hard brass bushing onto the clock to address that wear. Makes the clock look brand new, kind of how they were made in the manufacturer. And then on top of that, we clean the gears up, we wire brush them, and we will polish them up. Make sure they're all brand new looking. But the actual process it takes 2 to 3 months to do them. As far as all the clocks, that includes taking them apart, possibly sending a part out to get remade. That includes running the clock on a test stand before we put them into the case and testing them out very thoroughly, so that way we know for the clock itself that it's functioning properly. We know it's 100% working perfectly before we bring it back into the customer's place. And on this one, we ended up restoring the whole entire dial, and it's a prime example right here. The dial had been missing some numbers on the right side. From the 20 to the 29 was all covered in just dirt that's been sunk into the part over the years. And so we resilvered the part that's been silvered, and we polished all the numbers and the dial portion of the post portion of the dial. Me personally, I like working on this one. Grandfather clocks are my favorite, and the reason why, this was one of the many first dial restorations I ever did. And so to have that dial shining and to see the clock running and chiming just brings me joy.